you have to click go live over here. Okay. Hello, hello. Are we live? I think we're live.
Are we live?
There's a delay, but I think we're live.
Okay.
if you guys can hear us, let us know in the chat. We are not live streamers.
Yeah, I prefer recording at night on Zoom at 11 o'clock at night with you over this, I think. Seems to be stressful.
Good to see you, bud. It's been forever since you've been in this garage. I mean, NorCal Studios.
NorCal Studios, and post-COVID seems to be, I don't know, positive. Things are coming here. Life, I'm not wearing a mask.
Check out the shirt, guys.
And we got some para support here going, so.
Yeah, we're both vaccinated before you guys chime in. We're good.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're doing some giveaways today. I'm pretty stoked on 100K. Honestly, like, I never thought that this whole thing would reach 100,000 subscribers. Brian was there early on, back when it was 1,000 subscribers, and we did it.
Maybe 1,000 subscribers. But
500 subscribers.
It grew like overnight, it seems like, but not without, of course, an enormous amount of hours in this garage, guys. I don't think you guys see like these 12-minute videos and stuff of commentary, but it's
a lot goes into it.
A lot goes into it.
Yeah.
Jeff did a recording once where he showed us kind of what goes into making each one of these videos, and it's hours per singular video. So every time you guys are saying, well, when's the next one come out, just remember, like, while you're out there training and stuff, he's in NorCal Studios making those videos. So.
Right. But today we're giving back, and the sponsors have a lot to do with that, and they have given a lot of stuff for free. So pretty stoked to give back to you guys, and we have some goodies, and Stages came in last minute with like a seriously big goodie that I'm happy to give away. I'm also going to be riding one of those. My training bike is right over there. You guys can't see it. But I'm going to be replacing that with an SB20 soon too. So pretty excited about that. But let's get into it, because I know people, can they hear us, and is everything good?
Yeah, I think everything seems to be coming through here.
All right. Should we give away some stuff?
I think so.
Okay.
I think, what, actually, hold on.
Okay.
The point of this Instagram and in discussion was we were recapping all of our favorite videos, and we asked everyone to type in their favorite video.
That was your idea, by the way.
Maybe. What's your favorite video?
Oh, put me on the spot.
I'll put you on the spot.
Well, my favorite video is going to be, is probably going to be one that I spent the most time editing. And that was the most recent video, which didn't blow away the channel in terms of subscribers or numbers, but it was the Carrizo plane video. Mm-hmm. Had a blast, obviously, riding that bike right there.
Yeah.
and had a blast making that edit. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to episode 2. It's not going to slow me down, but that was definitely my favorite video that I like. The most thing I'm most proud of on the channel. It was
a really cool like expression of like, I thought, like really raw cycling, and like something that's not your normal. You really went outside your normal, not only outside your normal personality. I mean, normally you don't touch the dirt, right? So you went and did the extreme of that. Yeah. And you also did the extreme of that with your channel, right? Like normally it's race commentary, and that was something cool.
I got a lot of people saying that was their favorite video, which is encouraging. So let's start giving stuff away. So we have a list here. Amazing graphics. But we have 20 items to give away. And the way this is going to work is some of them are exclusively for the international audience. Some of them are exclusively for the domestic audience. Because of shipping, you guys have to understand that it's difficult for some of the sponsors to send like an SB20 across the ocean, right? That doesn't make any sense. So as we go through, everyone's eligible until we run out of domestic people to give free stuff to. Everything's good?
I'm just making sure. Yeah,
okay.
It seems like there's a lot of chats in here, so I think we're good.
As long as they're not all saying, Jeff, we can't hear you, then we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So let's run a giveaway, should we?
Yeah, so let's do the first one.
Yeah. So
this is for what?
This is for Performance Bike $50 gift code. Jacob Perkins, you are the first winner of this giveaway. Out of 4,060. Can you believe how many comments we had?
It was absurd. It was absurd. I couldn't believe it. I started to go read through them, and then I realized I didn't have the next 12 hours to read through every comment. So yeah, Jacob Perkins. So what was his comment?
So from, oh boy, Cheltenham, England. My equipment journey, Couch to Crit episode 4, which was a fun video. Well, that was another pretty top video that I made because I was able to go back through my equipment journey and go from like those old photos that you guys have saved on Google Photos of like, oh, this was like 2010 and I'm on a bike and like, what's my setup? And I had to remember all this stuff that I did, and that was a fun one to put together. And what I'm going to do, my original plan was to go to this this document and fill in the names, but I don't want this to be a 2-hour live stream, so instead I am just going to put a line through it. And Jacob, congratulations. I'm going to send you a DM, and you're going to get $50 for Performance Bike. Congratulations, man. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Shall we go again? If I can find the mouse. Shall we go again?
Let's do it.
Wait.
Jumping the gun here.
This is for a Goo Nutrition goodie bag, and this is from Brazil. So this is for another $50 gift code because we can't ship things to Brazil. And this is Drigu. He lives in Brazil. His favorite video is Just Because You Can Doesn't Mean You Should. I thought that was a good title. I remember that video. That was an Alviso.
Yeah, that was a good one. And I think that, you know, there's something where I think we always say going on the extreme and trying some new stuff, but there's also like a fine line to that. And I think that video really captured it.
A lot of the way that I get these video names is as I'm doing the commentary, I will say something that it's like, that embodies this entire video, and I'll just scribble it down on a piece of paper. Yep. And that usually ends up being the title of the video. And then as for the thumbnail, I will, as I'm doing the edit again, I will usually try to find that frame. It's in the back of my mind, like, oh, this is a cool frame that describes the thing that you shouldn't be doing in this case. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
So you're saying you don't think in clickbait titles or anything like that? It just comes out organically?
Clickbaity ones always do better.
but it's organic. You're saying it comes out just naturally when you're making these videos.
Yeah. Oh, and I always take a frame from the race itself. Because
Right.
I feel like it's dishonest to find a frame from like a previous race, right? If that frame doesn't show up, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, of course.
So, oh, whoops, I did the wrong one here. That goodie bag is still good to go. So, yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to DM everyone's that's one. I'm going to go back through this live stream. I'm going to pick these names out, and I'm going to send you guys the relevant information, whether it's a code, whether it's your shipping details for domestic folks. So that's the way we're doing this. So congratulations, Drigo. Thank you again for being a supporter of the channel. Again.
Hit it.
Drum roll, drum roll! The Griff Raff. How much speed can you buy? California. We have a local.
All right.
We have a local. How much speed can you buy? Video is interesting and honest take living. Okay. I do enjoy that video. And again, I don't want this to be a 2-hour live stream, but I do want to go look at some of these. And that is one of them which I want to pull up maybe while we talk. If I can find it. So maybe I won't.
This is what I'm saying. You have too many videos. You got so many.
This was like, I want to make more of these videos, you guys. I kind of separate it into a couple of categories. I have the bread and butter, which is what I've had Brian on for, which is like the race analysis, the race breakdown, the race commentary. But then this sort of stuff that you guys are looking at now, hopefully. Do I have the live stream working correctly? Yeah, this stuff that you guys see here is more like a narrative piece, and it's more creative, right? It's a little bit different. I get to talk about equipment, and I get to explore different topics of cycling. I want to explore that more while continue doing like the stuff that I'm most passionate about, which is the race commentary. So I'm glad that somebody picked this one out.
Well, I think it's like, I was looking through the comments myself, and there was commentary on this one. There's commentary on your $4,000 budget. Equipment is part of the sport, right? And that's why we have sponsors, and that's why we have amazing bikes in the background here and such. And, you can't compete in this sport especially at this level and the level that many of you all are watching at, without really thoughtful-minded preparation and equipment maintenance and all of these things. And I think people look at the pro ranks and they think, well, I can't afford that. But like when you look at these other things here, like what equipment you're riding, people could afford this, and it's great equipment. And it's going to help them out. Maybe they don't have gold rims like Mr. Reichert there, but I think there's a lot of things that you can buy to really help have a positive experience. Maybe it's faster, maybe it's more comfort, maybe it's something in between.
We should make another one of those budget videos. What do you think?
I think we should.
Should we do that after this?
I'm gonna go get some food and then we'll hit it after this.
All right, let's move on to another winner. Thanks to the Griff Raff. Appreciate you being a local follower, local subscriber, and you have. Oh, we didn't even cross off the winner, did we? You have a goodie bag coming your way from Goo Nutrition, and I don't know exactly what's in these, but
I bet it's good.
It's good. My buddy over at Goo told me they won't be disappointed. It's not gonna be like 3 gels, and
It's not like the prize money you got as a Cat 5.
Yeah.
Or a single water bottle with 3 goos.
Put it this way: this will be better than any preem that you've ever got.
There we go.
I can confidently say that. All right, let's pick another winner here.
There are all these features that
and this is for a performance bike VIP gearbox. If it's local, it is not local, so this is for a Trainer Road free month code. This is on Australian Sam Davo. Thanks, man. Red Bull Bay Climb epic video. That was the first video that I guess I could use the word viral. It's like over 1 million views. Is that viral?
Man, the weird events like that, they always go viral. It's so hipster, it's so unique, it's different, it's really outlandish. And like, who thought like let's go do like it was like a tiered package, right? Like it was like tiered system where you kind of like race and then you take 20 minutes and then you do another race, and it was just minute over minute, just all out efforts, like what 3, 4, 5 times in a day, something ridiculous.
This is a fun event. This event's good for me because I am very good at short, hard efforts. That's why I'm a good sprinter. But I'm actually not. There are a lot of people that have a better like 12-second sprint than me. Mm-hmm. I'm really good at like these 30-second to 1 minute efforts, which is actually a lot like Brian.
Yeah.
Brian is even better at those 30-second to 1 minute efforts.
But not from a standing start up a hill.
And maybe not 20% up a hill.
Yeah.
But this video was funny in that I put it together, and I was proud of every video on the channel. I'm proud of. But this one was like, man, like it's not my normal thing, and I don't know if people are gonna like it. Like I had fun with the edit, making it like this video game vibe. With like I put the power up at the top as if it were it is right there, as if it were like a video game, like high health bars.
I thought it was cool.
And at the time, I uploaded it, and I was like, I don't think this is gonna do very well, and it just blew up. Are we getting comments still?
Yeah, we're still getting comments.
Okay.
We're still there. I'm just all buzzed. So
no, I'm just nervous
paranoid,
that this live stream thing. You guys don't realize how nervous I was 30 minutes before we started this live stream. 30 seconds before we started this live stream.
This looks so painful, man. I forgot how much this.
Yeah, this was a hard one. This was a hard one.
You went from standing still to like redlined almost instantly up this.
Should we just go? Let's just skip to really quick to the part where I get smoked. So I win the first heat to advance. I win the second heat to advance. And then. Oh, and what's cool about this too is my power increased each heat, which I think
because you're a road racer, so it's like by the last heat you've ridden 2K. Maybe.
No, let me give you my thoughts on that. One, the caffeine had reached unbelievable levels in my system by the time that third heat had come.
Just Red Bulls. You were just drinking Red Bulls. Is what you're saying.
I was chugging Red Bulls that day and taking caffeine pills. I was out of my mind. But also, like the last one, it's like, oh, you can win. It was like a specialized. I think it was it was some modern specialized that you win, like some nice bike, a full bike that you win. So I was like, oh, I gotta win.
Yeah.
And also the fans, the ambiance. I was just jacked, and like, you saw my heart rate before I even started. It was spiked. And then right here, you can see I'm coming around some hitters. Right, we have Artie behind me, who is like.
He's legit.
So legit, pro rider. And I'm coming up here and I'm like, ooh, I can I can win this thing. Like, I might be able to win this because it's hard to pass through here with all the fans.
Yeah.
And I intentionally stayed shoulder to shoulder with this guy next to me. And I was like, okay, last hill, hit it, Jeff, you got this. And then Arya's like, oh, hold my beer. And he just came by me at, I don't know how much power, but he just came by me like I was standing still. And from there on, it was just a matter of, can I hold 900 all the way to the line?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing 800 watts, and he showed you a clean set of wheels.
Yes.
And
After doing a minute.
He's gone. He's
Yeah.
gone. Like, he's in another time zone at that point.
Yeah,
Right?
so that was a pretty impressive one. So anyway, got second there. Still got some good prizes. And got to stand on that pretty epic Red Bull podium. But yeah, 8:20 for a minute 9. That stands as a
Yeah. So if you're whoever was watching this, so from Australia, Sam, if you get out here to San Francisco, you can find that street and go rent a bike and go ride up, and you'll see how rough it really is.
try to do better than a minute 9.
There you go.
All right,
Another.
this is gonna be a long stream. So Sam just got Trainer Road free month code. So that's off the list. Thank you, Trainer Road. Thank you, Sam. On to the next one.
We'll need to mute the background when we do the videos. So you put mute here, but they were getting some background sound.
They don't want the background sound?
Nah, let's just
Okay.
turn off the background
I
sound.
can do that. We have a new winner. Seattle, local guy, Tobe ESYC.
Toby C.
Toby C. Inside the Legion lead up. You know whose video that was?
Wait, but hold on. Didn't you also have the phrase "inside the Legion leadout" for your recent one?
I may have recycled that.
You might. So, at some point, one of those videos, it was either you or it was me.
That was the title. They're talking about your video.
Oh, was it?
That was
the SoCal one.
that was the
CBR one.
yeah.
Where,
That was
where Alex took a nap, right?
yeah. Alex took a pavement nap really quick with about a lap to go.
Yeah.
And then you were in the draft of the national champion,
Right.
and they did their thing, and it was hard to come around them.
Yeah. So I mean, everyone's been watching Legion, I think, in the last couple of weeks, and
This was
they're-
2019,
They're
though.
destroying. Yeah, they're destroying Tulsa, and it's funny because it's really challenging to get commentary and content inside their trains because they're so demanding. So that was like, I feel like that was one of the rare chances where someone somehow managed to like get inside of it and not die.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
process. But it was
Alex
that
lost
was-
some skin.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Alex, he's a tough guy. So, but no, that was a really fun one, and it was a little scary. Of course, it always is. I still got blasted.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The lead out still led it out and still beat me in the sprint, like
And-
even in his draft.
This is true. And you almost eviscerated a photographer at the end. Do you remember that?
That was actually scarier than anything that happened in the
Okay,
race.
this is going to be a long stream. You guys got to deal with it at this point. I'm sorry. When was that? That was 2019. That was early in the season?
That was like around the same time.
What was
I think
it?
was Memorial Day weekend, so it would have
Oh,
been.
was it? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's right around here somewhere. This is riveting stuff here.
I know, guys. Hang in there.
Do you remember the name of it?
Inside the lead out train, I think, is inside.
Barry
the
Wolf?
lead-out.
Scott Barry Wolf?
It was the day. It was
Oh, no,
after that.
CBR crit.
CBR crit. Whoa.
And
Turn off the sound there.
I'll turn off the sound.
So yeah, that was Alex taking his nap.
So we're not going to go through this whole video, but I just want to show the end when
Probably the last like 30 seconds, right?
shit goes down.
Got my buddy Colin Berry in the white kit there. Right.
Oh,
on
we're
my
talking right now. Oh, here we go. National champ 2 years ago.
Yeah. So this is when
Still fast.
Justin opened it up here. Dante on my wheel, Colin Berry behind there, and I thought I had a chance to come underneath.
And he looks under the seat post. Did you see that? And right here, he was like, "I'm gonna shut the door on you." Oh, I'm gonna shut the door on you. Sorry, I went too far, guys. So he closes the inside because that's what Legion does. They're just so good at this, at sprinting, and then he still lights it up. And Dante comes on the inside.
Still get beat.
Yeah,
All fun.
amazing.
Games,
The
but
best
then
of the
right
rest.
here.
Oh, like if your handlebar
That's why
just touches his sleeve. Oh yeah, I totally called that guy out, and we're calling him out again on a live stream. But seriously, don't stand right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it was like this funnel. I mean, and it was like we were going probably 38 miles an hour or something. I'm just glad I had the wits to think I'm not going to make it going inside. I have to abort out. So,
All right, Toby. Where's Toby from? Seattle. Thank you, Toby. You are getting... Oh, you're the first winner of a Performance Bike VIP gearbox. Another thing I do not know the contents of, but Performance Bike has been a long-time sponsor of the channel, and they too told me your fans will not be disappointed, so there's going to be some good stuff in there.
I thought they were going to send like a transmission. When I saw gearbox, I thought,
No. But they asked for shirt size, so I know there's at least a T-shirt, and then there's also stuff. I'm guessing. Who knows? I'm not going to guess because I'm probably wrong. So let's run it again. We got stuff to give away, and we got big ticket items at the top. So we're gonna run this again. How are people liking things so far? We doing okay?
Someone said poor Alex.
Okay, so they can hear me.
They can hear us.
Hey, we have another winner.
All right.
LTL 38 from Hong Kong. This only works once per year.
The Dave Casel double sprint
and
solo attack.
You co-commentated that one.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy too? Like, Brian mentioned it earlier. What am I at? 200 videos or something? It's a lot. It's like 200 videos or something.
It's endless, it seems like.
The list is endless. It's like 200 videos or something. And the fact that I can just look at and I know the details because they take so much time to edit and to put that final polish on.
Yeah, I think it's a lot different than I can't imagine there's YouTubers and stuff out there that make a video a day and stuff. And
there are. I don't know how they do it.
I'm sure. Well, they don't have a life, and
they're
supposedly vlogging their life, but their entire life is vlogging. So I'm not sure how that works. But no. But at the end of the day, yeah, you think through these things and. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I can think through every single one of the videos that I saw commentary on, and I knew which video it was. Whether or not I was part of it or not, because I knew, the end point of that, it all has really solid and strong substance to it, and I think that's one of the great things.
And I've made videos where I was like, oh, no, I'm not happy with this. It's not going on the channel. There have been ones that I just haven't posted. One day maybe I'll go back and put a finishing touch on them or something. But there's a lot of stuff that I'm just sitting on that I just don't feel is channel worthy because there's a level of quality that I think a lot of people who want to do this and video production, especially on YouTube where it's just feed the beast. I think that it's tempting to just keep churning out stuff and it's quantity over quality, but I approach it the other way. So yeah, I'm sorry that especially lately during crit season, it's only once every couple of weeks, but I have a kid and a job and a life and.
Well, I think and the other really quick point to call out is that you, while the content is you're seeing one Alviso here and there, you're out at Alviso almost every week, and there's also a point to saying I
have a backlog
hey,
of stuff.
Sometimes there's you have to capture an enormous amount of data to make sure you can. Actually show something insightful too, right? At the end of the day, maybe there's nothing that happens in that one particular. How many Alvisos have you shown where you got beat?
How about put it this way?
Trick question: you don't get beat out of Alviso. But no, I mean,
I haven't. Every Alviso I've been beat has been put on the channel because I would feel so bad if I got beat at Alviso and then I didn't post it. Everyone would come down on me as they should.
Yeah.
So the only ones I've held back,
the hard drive happened to fail, or the battery died in the GoPro on a couple of them, maybe.
This isn't the one. I was looking for the video that he referenced because it was one of the first videos where I had a chest cam.
That's right.
I think it was maybe the second video that I had a chest cam.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool vantage point. You could see your braking and shifting.
I think every Alviso from here on out, you guys, is gonna have the chesty boy. I like that vantage point a lot more, and I feel like the overwhelming majority of people have voted in favor of the chesty boy. So.
I like it. I like seeing your shifts. I like seeing you kind of shift positions on the handlebars.
And you can even tell when I'm looking back because you can see a little shift in the direction of my chest.
Yeah.
Let's.
I think it's a lot better even than Corey Williams, right? He puts it on his helmet and stuff, and I think that can get a little dizzying at times because you're looking all over and your head bobs, and it's the chest is solid.
I like the chest. It's my favorite.
So what did he win here from Hong Kong?
LTL, you got a Performance Bike $50 gift code. Thanks, man. Congratulations on the $50.
People say bring back the chest cam.
It's coming. It's coming, you guys. I promise, it's coming. I'm gonna focus on nationals, and I'm gonna focus on some big races in the next month. But the content's gonna continue coming, and we're gonna get chest footage and hopefully some riveting nationals footage.
Chest footage.
I'm not gonna wear chest footage
And
in nationals.
and handlebar.
Everywhere, dude. I'm just gonna turn myself into a GoPro. All right, let's do another one.
Did I tell you that the UCI wouldn't let me use a camera?
Yeah, you told me. I was bummed. I wanted to talk about that on the channel.
We were gonna have footage from my race in Europe, and the UCI.
And you got results and everything. You got a top 10.
They gave me 10th. Yeah, in the
10th?
rotors.
10th in a world level event. World's level event. It's insane.
Yeah.
But we have no footage, so it's like it never happened.
Never happened. It's on YouTube. It never happened.
Hey, Pekka, congratulations, man. From Finland.
Oh,
that's pretty cool. More aggressive European racing. That was a fun one. All of those with Glenn. I've been sending emails back and forth with Glenn. If Glenn's watching this, Glenn, hopefully you're back to racing pretty soon. But, you know, they haven't had the same vaccine rollout as we have.
Yeah.
I think a lot of countries have not had the same vaccine rollout that we have. So a lot of stuff is still shut down, including Glenn
He was in Holland,
and European
right?
racing.
He was in Holland?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, all of those were, I mean, it
Top
just gives
notch.
you insight
I love
into
that.
like, yeah, it's you know, unbelievably fast on like a bike path.
And Glenn's just like so good at explaining like what's going on. He's a
Yeah.
modest guy, and he knows what he's talking about. Like, he's very strong, and he like wins a lot of those events too. It's a lot of fun. I've told him, dude, if you're ever here, you got to come out and beat me in a
Oh,
Lisa.
yeah. Oh yeah, like he's probably one of the few people that might be able to go out there. And
Oh,
challenge
he'd
you.
be like, crosswinds. Like, this is only 20 miles an hour. What are you talking about?
So when's it go hard? When's the ride start?
All right.
So what does Pekka get?
Pekka.
Trainer Road. Oh,
Pekka gets
Trainer Road gift card.
Trainer Road gift card. Yep.
all right. Get
Thanks
fit
for-
if you're indoors, you know, training. If you're not allowed to race, Trainer Road.
Yeah.
Next best option.
Yeah. Good call. That's a good segue. Let's pick another one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, good luck, guys. Drum roll. And we have Jack Mulder.
From the Netherlands again.
They like to ride and race their bikes over there, don't
Yeah, they know how to do bikes. They do bikes good.
they? SL7 video review with Chris. Man, that was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. Like,
SL7? That's it, right?
it's there.
That's the SL7. That's the SL7.
That's the SL7
that's-
and that's the SL7.
I was gonna say, I was like, I thought there was a different color. Okay.
Yeah,
Too many SL7s, man.
I know.
They're such a cool
You
bike.
combine them, it's an SL14. That's my dad joke of the day.
Ooh, zing,
Good.
zing, zing. You know what's actually really cool? So I'm working with an athlete, and she is in Southern California, and she's doing BWR in a few weeks. And I don't know if you've tried this. She can fit 32
32s on those.
so it's a road bike, and then she's gonna be able to race like gravel, you know, pseudo gravel,
Dude.
maybe not hard, not whatever Kansas gravel, but
Yeah.
hey, SoCal gravel. On 32s,
Yeah.
That's
No,
pretty
totally,
cool.
totally. I am making a video about this. I guess I'll tease it a little bit. Now that you've brought it up, I'm going to tease it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil it, but like, do you need a gravel bike? If you can put 32s on this thing, why not just put 32 knobbies on this thing and then go ride a gravel bike? Don't answer that. Think about it.
No, I'm already ahead of you. So should I give a teaser? A little bit of a
a little
teaser?
one, just a little
Okay.
one.
You know how we referenced the $4,000 budget?
Yeah,
So maybe that second video that we're gonna make,
yeah.
maybe there's something along
Okay.
those lines. So
Okay. Ooh,
Just-
now
just
you
the
got my
words.
gears turning a little bit.
yeah. Just,
All right.
Just to think.
Yes. We got super sidetracked. Jack.
Big tires, cool wheels, awesome bike.
SL7 is a great bike. It was a joy to go test out in the hills, and yeah, like Chris was a joy to have in that video, and that was one of my favorites. So congratulations on your
I don't know where Holland, where Trainer
Yeah.
Road, maybe. Oh, the performance bike. Number 9.
performance bike $50 gift code.
I don't know if I knew we had. I say that as I know you had a fantastic international following, but like it's pretty
Isn't
crazy.
it great? Yeah, that was my first thought. I was expecting a lot of people stateside to be commenting, but I feel like majority are international folks. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's go again.
Sponsored not by Home Depot.
Yeah, well, turn the ad blocker on.
Rowan Finney.
Roland Finney from the UK, making Frenemies. I don't know which video.
I think
specific.
it's making enemies, but he called it frenemies. It was I think that's the Rancho
Oh,
Cordova.
yep, that's right. That's probably what he's referencing. It's called
Chat
making
along
enemies. Yep.
And
the funny part about that is we ended up being teammates.
yeah, you weren't teammates at the time, right?
And we're not again because he moved to grad school. But the
Okay.
funny part about that was,
Yeah, you were Tarun.
I was teammates with him. A lot of people don't know this. I was teammates with Matt, who I made enemies with in this video that he's referencing. Should I pull it up while we talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
God, I got to go back to 18.
Yeah, that would have been 17 or 18.
I think
18.
I think 18. When is Rancho Cordova? It is
May-ish.
Folsom.
Maybe?
Would I have called it Folsom? No, that's not it.
That's actually Folsom.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I'm from just outside Folsom, so I've done that course. That was the first. Did you know that's the first P12 race I won was on that Folsom course?
Oh yeah.
Fun fact. But we did it the other direction, and the finish line was at the end of that big arching D. So it wasn't after the turn. So just a screaming fast finish.
I can imagine. Was it 19? It might have been 19.
No, you would have been teammates in 19.
No, I was only teammates in 20. Right?
I think COVID just like messed with my head. I don't know when. No, what year did you join Mike Spikes?
I think 20. 20. Golden State Circuit. Yeah, this is it.
We got Willie Myers there.
Yeah, you got the who's who here. Yeah, this was it.
Okay,
So this is Matt in front of me right here.
Matt Chat.
Yeah, Matt Chat. So a lot of people don't know this. Got a little sidetracked again, didn't we?
It's all right. This is fun. I enjoy this.
Yeah, this actually is a lot of fun. Matt and I were teammates in like 2013, maybe 14.
Like both Cat 5s.
No, we both had come up in like 2012 and 2013. We both become like Cat 2 or Cat 1. Mm-hmm. And then we were both kind of looking for more than the teams we were on as Cat 5. So we were both looking for like an elite P12 team. Mm-hmm. And we both ended up on this the Folsom bike team. It was the Folsom Bikes. And we were teammates back then, and we were buddies, and we were like ultra competitive before. It was always down to Matt and I at the end of a race, and we were like coming up as Cat 4, 5, 3. And then we were teammates for a little bit, and then that kind of fell apart. That team fell apart, and then we became teammates again last year. But in this moment, I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, that guy's a prick. Like, what was he doing yelling at you? Doesn't he know?" And I was like, "No. Like, we're all frenemies. That's the reason this whole term came into existence for 60 minutes a week."
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just competitive spirit, and then like we're buddies after. Like after this, we all shared a beer. I think there was a misconception. I didn't mean for that video to become kind of a lot of people made it this negative direction. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I mean, by the way, I think people glimpse over some of this stuff, but just to add some current context to the caliber for which you're racing in, I just saw a glimpse here of Mr. Sam Bassetti here, who's riding for Elevate. Just this last weekend, second at Pro National Championships in
and
here.
Tyler Williams is in this video too. He ends up winning.
Wouldn't surprise me if Luke Lamperti is in there.
Speak the devil. Yeah.
And Luke Lamperti, all NorCal, Santa Rosa people. They're actually all down the street from me now. But just to add some context for these are local races, but they're professional caliber races, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we do like to pat ourselves on the back here in NorCal, but we will let the results do the talking. We have a lot of national champions from this race district.
Well,
and a lot of former pros.
Yeah, 1-2 at Pro Nats this last weekend in the crit anyway was Santa Rosa, was NorCal.
Yeah, dude, how cool is that with Luke winning?
Dude, Luke's the man.
I'm hoping to get him on. I've sent him a couple of messages. I'm hoping to get him on to talk about his experience in that race. I think that would be really cool to talk about.
Yeah, Luke's such a cool guy.
Yeah, I've had him on for Snelling too. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a 7-hour live stream. Pick another winner. Did we
cross it off? Where are we in? Oh, he's in the UK.
So
Trainer Road. Oh man, we're running out of digital.
Yeah, so unfortunately we're getting close to the end of international, folks. We do have more, or do we? Yeah, we have one more after this for international, folks. So let's cross it off right after, so I don't make a mistake and cross too many off or something, or not cross enough off. Okay, thank you, Roland, for being a supporter. Let's do it again. Who do we have? San Diego. Okay, cool. This is Zach Rosser.
Boise.
Yeah, 31 miles an hour for 90 minutes. That was one of those titles that came to me early in the edit. I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to name this, because I had to do a double take on the data. I looked at the Strava. I was like, that's the fastest 90 minutes I've ever ridden my bike, I think.
Yeah, your Strava comes up and it's like giving you like, you know, like the fastest times. Doesn't that do that? Or not Strava, but
You're on your Garmin?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like, hey, congratulations, you're never going to beat this ever
Yeah,
again.
yeah, exactly.
31 miles an hour for 90 minutes. I mean, that is insane.
Like, I don't think I've descended mountains
At 31
that speed
yeah.
for 90 minutes.
Pretty
like,
crazy. Boise's hard. I'm hoping to do Boise again this year. We'll see. It's the 10th of July. That's a great race, and I got a bone to pick with that race. I'm not going to pull it up. Okay, we got to get through some of these. But I'll say one last thing about Boise. I was using it as preparation for Intelligentsia when I did it 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I was kicking myself after that race because I made mistake number 1 that you don't make as a bike racer. Maybe it's like mistake number 3. Riverside down is number 1.
Okay.
Don't chase teammates is number 2. Number 3 is just pedal your bike to the line, because what I did is Legion got to the front and smashed it at 38, 40 miles an hour for the last lap. And I was like 20th wheel or 15th wheel. I was probably 15th wheel, and I just saw the field starting in front of me, just starting to get gapped off in this long line. And I was like, oh, I'm not winning. And I was frustrated with myself because I was out of position, and I wanted to be behind one of the Williams brothers, right?
Right.
And that didn't happen, and I was pissed off at myself, so I sat up and got passed by like 10 riders, and I'd realized 15th at a huge race like Boise, 15th is like $400 or something. And I was like, you're an idiot, Jeff. I looked at the footage after, I was like, I just could have done 200 watts all the way in and just held my position.
I mean,
I literally sat up.
It's not uncommon. It happens all the time for people who want to win so fiercely that they just think if they can't win, their brain shuts
First
off.
or nothing, right?
Yep, exactly.
I had that, and it's a bad mentality. I get, it's like there's a competitive drive that comes behind it, but it's like, don't do that. I beat myself up in that video. If you guys want to rewatch that video, I beat myself up pretty good over that because I was super frustrated. I counted the people that passed me, and I was like, so anyway, let's congratulate Zach on
a goodie bag. Goodie. That's so
on
good.
a goodie bag. Thank you, sir. I'll DM you for your shipping information. That'll be coming soon.
Zach Ross. All right, hit it.
That'd be funny if it was Zach Rossen from Alviso.
Yeah,
One of the regulars at Alviso. Germany. So that is our last international. Anton Nickel. Anton Nickel.
Outraced by Junior.
Epic Dutch race in the rain. Yeah, this is one of those European races that I did. Those were popular. I'm excited about getting Glenn back on his circuit, and
That's 2 Glenn videos so far that have been called out, right?
yeah.
I think it would have been more clickbaity if you said Dutch race in the sun. I don't think those happen. I think
They'd be like, what? Yeah.
Come and watch this video.
The funny part about this is one of the Glenn videos, one of the Dutch videos that I was most proud of, but I think performed the worst. They all did great. Like I'm proud of how all those videos did, but this one like didn't perform like some other ones did, which was kind of interesting. And the other one that was like, Glenn and I just continued talking like you and I are doing now. Yeah. And I just was recording the whole time over footage. We just kept talking. I was like, this is gonna be like a 30-minute race breakdown. It's not necessarily highlights anymore. It's like full recap territory. Yeah. And sure enough, it's got like 200,000 views or something crazy. So ever since then, I try to get rid of that mental block of like, Jeff, try to trim it down to 10 minutes. I just like, hey, if it's going to take 30 minutes, it's going to take 30 minutes. We're going to talk about racing.
I think you have like a future in just like full on race commentary. Like
dude,
Tour de France.
I got big ideas.
Like 7 hours, you just can talk.
I got big ideas. I'm good at talking.
Yeah.
Ask my wife. She'll tell me the same thing. Okay, Anton. Thank you for your support. Let's give you a $50 gift code for Performance Bike.
Is that our last?
I believe it is. Right?
Ooh,
goodie bag.
Shoes? A trainer? So wait.
We're getting to those.
Okay.
Those are not for international folks, unfortunately. Yeah. But
is the trainer the bike thing?
It
is
the
full system.
Yeah, there's gonna be one sitting there real soon. I am stoked about it, and we'll talk more about this soon. The reason I'm excited about it is Oh, I'll save it. I'll save it for when we get there.
We'll
Yeah.
get there.
Let's
get
pick
there.
another.
I'm just my eyes glanced and I saw shoes, and so for any people who are
Oh, they're nice too. They're the Vents, man. They're the S-Works
super,
Vent
super
shoes.
lightweight,
Yeah.
and cool and stuff. Summer's here.
Good for summer. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Jackie's
another international.
Philippines. So I wanted to thank you for your support. I don't have anything for you at this time, but for those of you who don't win, whether you're
Virtual high five.
virtual high five first of all, and hey, I want to call out Philippines specifically. I'm looking at you guys right now because you guys are so supportive on the channel. I get so many comments from the Filipino community saying like, "Hey, I love your videos," and it's all so positive. I don't know if I've ever gotten a single like negative comment, even on the internet. That's impressive.
For YouTube, that's like
Yeah.
groundbreaking.
And a lot of outspoken Filipino fans who are all like super stoked on racing. And thank you guys. I don't have a gift for you, but if you want to buy an SB20 trainer, what is it? NorCal, capital N NorCal 10 is a code. It's going to be in the description of this video that you're watching right now. But you'll get free shipping. And you'll get 10% off the SB20 trainer.
I think don't you have a number of discount codes on your channel that you can help that in
For
general?
stages, I have some too.
Stages,
yeah.
yeah.
For stages, I have some too. This is a special one for the SB20 that stages wanted to provide for this video. I don't know if it has an end to it, so it might be over in a week. I don't know if they have an end to this discount code, but they wanted to give something for the folks that didn't win anything in the giveaway. So anyway, thank you, Jackie's from the Philippines, and moving on to the next winner. We're getting to the big one soon, guys. How long have we been talking? We've been talking for a while. Rhode Island.
All right.
Yeah, Couch to Crit videos. Justin Asa. So first of all, let's get the order right here. First of all, congratulations on your performance bike VIP gearbox.
Transmission.
On your transmission.
Oh.
What the heck happened? There we go. I will DM you, and everyone else who's won, I will DM you for your contact information.
In general, those Couch to Crit videos are pretty cool because I think we talked about it before, but it's one of the cool opportunities. You know, you and I have both been racing for what feels like decades. I think it actually has been decades at this point.
It's been over a decade. Yeah.
I had hair when I started racing, so I'm not that old, but I'm like the oldest non-masters you'll ever meet. So, but
we'll welcome you into the Masters.
Yeah, I'm
category.
getting close.
We're happy to have you.
We're not talking about that right now. But yeah, it was one of the cool things I think with that video was it took a huge step back, and it kind of probably reminded you. I got the same impression when I first started coaching, where it's just like, what were the first challenges you ever had with bike race? I remember being like scared if I got like a second line startup. I was like, oh my god, my race is over if I don't get on the front line. Now I'm facing like the wrong direction on the start lines, realizing that, hey, you can learn all of these other things to like improve your race, and that has no impact. But at the time, you're so fixated on all these different things. And it's probably a really fun reminder for you, I think, in the process.
Totally. That was something that was the motivation for the Couch to Crit series. Was nobody told me I had to learn all this stuff the hard way. You know.
Yeah.
Nobody tells you like, hey, don't pump your tires up to 150 psi. Like you're gonna kill yourself.
Make sure that's muted if it isn't.
It still should be muted.
Nope.
Yeah. It's got the little red mark down there.
Oh, I'm colorblind. So.
The motivation is like nobody teaches us these things, and I want to take what took me over a decade, like you said, of doing it the wrong way, and telling people like, hey, I'll make a video series that will hopefully cross off all of those things that you don't have to waste 10 years figuring out by yourself, and you can just like dive into a race and be prepared. And like I feel like the sport is weird. I mean, that's the motivation for a lot of things on this channel, but the sport is weird in that it's so not popular when you're growing up, right? In the United States, we have football and baseball and basketball. And cycling is like, oh, that's what the Europeans do, or like Lance Armstrong destroyed that sport, or whatever the thing is. But
you're not cool if you shave your legs and wear spandex.
No,
it's
definitely
not.
not
The cool thing to do.
So anyway, that's where I was going with that. It's just like I wanted there to be a really quick course on like these are the do's and don'ts if you're getting into this sport, and I wanted to turn Couch to Crit into something bigger. Like, hey, let's move it on to intermediate racers, because I have 10 years of doing this, over 10 years. Brian's been doing this even longer. Like it's. I want to impart that knowledge through this channel. That's a big motivation for a lot of this stuff.
I mean, and you do it. Yeah, the Couch to Crit was an example. Was like a sample package of someone who lived it and learned it. But I think just a reminder, like every single one of your videos, like you're kind of like helping relinquish that playbook of sorts. Like I think people think like we've talked about it. People seem to get butthurt at times by your videos in real life, right? And the reality is like you're giving away all of the codes to beat you. You're like, here, this is how you would have beat me. Yeah. If you had just done this one thing, try it next time. Try again. Right?
Yeah.
And
I don't have a secret playbook of like, I'm never going to share this on the channel. I tell it like it is. If I have a secret recipe for gels that I feel like are going to propel me to the finish line first, I will share that with you guys. Like there is nothing held back on the channel. Like I just tell it like it is. So that's the motivation. And there's Logan. Look at him, man. Winner.
What champ?
I love that he is really good and he's like an up and comer now. I love that it was successful. Part of me was stressed, like what if it doesn't work? You know?
what if he crashes in the first race and just walks away? Right?
Or what if he just doesn't do anything that I ask him to do and like it's just a disaster and like or he crashes or whatever. Yeah. But no, he was dedicated on the training, which I told him is a big part of it. And he listened to my coaching and he's winning races.
And he probably watched every single one of your videos.
I hope so. All right, let's
Logan, what's your favorite video?
Probably the one where he won.
Yeah, besides the Couch to Crit.
All right, let's do another one. Did I cross off I think I did. Yeah, I did.
I don't know.
I did. We're doing these right after now. We're crossing them off right after. All right, we are getting very close, guys. A few more until the big ones here. SoCal, USA. As much as I don't like those SoCal guys, I'll give you a prize.
Kyle
no, you guys are just good at racing. That's why I don't like you.
Do you think Kyle's a doctor? MD?
Kyle Cooper, MD.
Maybe. Dr.
You don't
Cooper.
need prizes.
Alviso Cruz. Oh, Rage Watts. There's always Rage Watts at Alviso. Doesn't matter the video. There's always Rage
That
Watts.
was a good one, though, because that one, there were a lot of Rage Watts in that one. I was just pissed off. I'm just going to put my head down and do some Rage Watts. That was a funny one. So let's get through a couple here. Kyle Cooper, thank you for your support. You have won a goodie bag.
Goodie.
Coming your way, man. The goose step is so good. I can't believe how much I go through it.
What's their hashtag? Goo for it, right?
Goo for it, yeah.
Goo for it.
They do the reason I do the goodie bag is that's how he wrote me in the email, and they love their puns over there. They're a great organization. They're just like-minded people.
Yeah, I've used Good Nutrition for a number of years. It's great stuff.
Yeah, I just can't believe how quickly I'll buy a box of their waffles, and I will it'll be like 3 days.
I have like 5 in my car in my glove box, just snacking.
5 wrappers or 5?
Well, soon to be wrappers. I brought a package. They were all wrappers before I left today.
Ooh, we have a Belgian, RVH. Favorite video is the one called "Why Are All Europeans So Fast?" That makes sense. that was I think the first or second one that I did with Glenn, and that one blew up. Hundreds of thousands of views, I think. And Glenn's a great racer, and there are a lot of interesting things to talk about in that race. So I don't have anything to give you. We're out of international gifts, RVH. So my apologies for that, but 10% off SB, 20 if you check out the link in the description. Thanks for your support, bud. And we are moving along to Arizona. This is Shep Christian. It's kind of a cool name. Is it really Shep, you think? It's a pretty cool name.
I like it.
Arizona, big fan of the Barnaby videos. Yeah.
Down Under.
You were on every one of those, I believe.
I think so. We did like 3 of them. I think it was like a series.
Moon to Crit.
Moon to Crit was where you kind of dive bombed underneath, and we had
that line was so epic. Can we show that line? Okay, we're gonna show that line.
And then the one-legged gentleman there from
what was his name again?
Shoot, I'm forgetting his name right now.
I
mean, you'll see him in Tokyo. Like, there's no way he's not.
Without a doubt, he might be on the top step.
Yeah.
The way he races. Moon to Crit. So let's just look at that last corner. My God, is that last corner good? I want to watch it in not breakdown mode.
Oh yeah, we went backwards, huh?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, use every inch of the road.
Okay, I think we're doing our breakdown here. Yeah.
This is live.
So watch this last.
Dive
this
bomb.
is the second to last corner, and he's in 4th position. If you guys want to know how to take a last corner, and this is like the Cat 4s too or something, right? Or Cat 3s, I think?
Something like that, yeah.
Watch the way he takes his last corner.
Oh, all the way to the edge.
All the way to the corner. And we break it down in the video, but there's a lot of, it's even before, the way he sets himself up for this last corner is amazing. Because he allows the lead out to continue, like right up until that last moment. So anyway,
yeah, go watch it if you haven't.
See, I keep doing this. I keep forgetting to cross them off.
Gearbox.
Yeah.
Shep Christian Gearbox.
Gearbox for you, Shep. Coming your way, buddy. Thank you. Do it again. We're doing it again. What do we have? We have like 4 more before the 2 top prizes here. Michigan! Cranston. Like Bryan Cranston? You know, he's a Bryan with a Y, too.
I have 1 episode left of Breaking Bad, so...
Oh, it's so good. Michigan. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I watched a lot of the ones from September. Probably one of those. Okay. We'll still give you a prize. That wasn't the most exciting thing, but
my favorite
we'll pick a favorite for you.
Yeah, my favorite one was 2018. The Alviso in the rain. That was 2018.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like the wind was like the opposite of
the
direction it always was.
A breakaway in the rain. Usually the way that goes. That was
2018.
Nutrition goodie bag for you, Cranston. Thank you for your support from Michigan. Moving right along. We are close, bud. We are close. We have 1, 2, 3 more before the top prizes. Belgian, another Belgian, man. Those guys know how to
Tour pros. Oli Bolin.
Yeah,
the New Year's Day race.
That's right. Yeah, which is like
what?
fried ball, right?
Yeah, fried balls. And didn't the gentleman who they were going up against there win a stage of the Giro this year?
Taco
Van Horn.
Taco Van der Horn. Yeah, he did. That's right. And he wasn't even. Was he the guy that went to the very end, or was
Go
he
solo cause YOLO? Taco Van Horn on Taco Tuesday, man. That was pretty
on Taco
sweet.
Tuesday?
That was pretty sweet.
I messaged my buddy gas station food cyclist.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, how have you not touched this yet? His name's Taco.
This is everything you dreamed of.
Taco didn't even make it into the final selection though. It was our buddy. God, what was his name again? The Ollie Bolin kid. We did 2 videos with him.
The one
Frank Vanderbroek.
Yep, there we go.
He got into a breakaway with Sebastian Langeveld. And that was the final selection. Taco wasn't even there. Granted, they treat these as training races, but I always say,
rode like 300K there or something stupid.
But like I always say, every time somebody says, "Oh, it's a training race for me," once you pin a number, you're in it to win it, man.
Yeah.
You pay registration. Don't let anybody fool you or tell you otherwise. But you're right; they probably rode 300K before that. All right, we don't have any more international prizes, but thanks for bringing back that great memory. That was a fun video to make, man. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, and Frank, I wonder where he's at, man. Frank's got to be World Tour one day. A kid's so strong. French winner, Vive
le vert.
Vive le vert.
Vive la vert.
Does that mean anything? Or are you just making
I'm just making it up. I barely speak English.
So no more international gifts for you, unfortunately. My apologies, but and maybe the next milestone, maybe at 1 million, we'll do this again, and we'll have bikes to give away. That would be pretty cool.
Dude, if we get we can.
Better have bikes.
We can give away bikes if you have 1 million.
That would be cool. So let's get there, guys.
99% of like the U.S. cyclists just subscribe to your channel. That would be.
That's all it would take. Yeah.
That's all it would take.
Getting destroyed at Alviso. That was a recent one. Speaking of me getting beat at Alviso, that was me getting destroyed at Alviso by Chris, which was funny because I was with Chris and I was like, I should probably start to ease back on my pulls because any second now he's, oh man, and then it just happened. He just attacks. And when Chris attacks, he attacks.
You showed me the live, the raw footage before you had done the actual kind of production of it, and you're like, hey, watch this. And it was, I felt your pain there. That was when Chris is on a good day, there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
Like,
when Chris is on a bad day, there's not much.
Yeah, that's true.
I think my parting thoughts, stay there for a second. I think my parting thoughts were
He's getting hot. Hold on, he's getting
I
the
only have
beverage.
one left, so it's yours. I just remember thinking, I am glad that Chris is on my team.
Yeah, it's like one of those moments where you're just like, thank
It
God
it might be frozen. It's
really
it's
cold.
for you though. I only have one left.
Just like press it on your back like the the ice socks, right?
God, I'm gonna need those. I'm going to Florida to do nationals.
When you leave.
I leave day after tomorrow.
Oh shit.
So wish me luck, guys. Okay, thank you, Vive. No prizes for international guests. We're all out, so we're gonna pick another one. And we have 3 more before the grand prizes. And we have another German fan, Schroeder Sandro. Germany, found you on YouTube around 2018. Oh, he's been around for a while. Thank you. Loved the first Alviso video I saw back then. 1 kilometer attack. Yeah, hey man. Thank you for being a long-time subscriber.
Was that one of the first ones?
Dude, that was a long time ago. That was like early 2018, I think.
Well, I was typing in mine because I did make a submission myself in here.
If I pick you, you're not getting.
I know, but I did go back and look. It's kind of crazy. Like just for a snapshot, like if all you guys are watching and you're watching your current videos, you should go back and see the improvement you've made in the quality of
It is funny when you go back, especially the really old ones.
Even like the sound was not as good and stuff, and you're not as eloquent with describing exactly what happened. But what is true is the same tactics and everything all have stayed consistent. You know, he didn't change the game at all.
Good bike racing's good bike racing.
Good bike
right?
racing is good bike racing, exactly.
That was a fun one though. 1 kilometer. I did a go solo because YOLO. Larson
Always,
move.
always.
Yeah, got
1K
to.
out.
Yeah, and it worked. Yeah, you see that little lull on the front? It's like, I know I'm best from 200 meters, but when you see that little lull on the front, when the guy on the front does this, that means
well, and
it's gonna slow down.
everyone thinks, hey, if I chase it, it's race over. So then you get that 1 second hesitation.
That's right. Yeah, that's your move, man.
That's
Brian's beat me a number of times that way. Hate to admit it, but it's true.
I know.
So no more international prizes, but thank you for your support, and especially, man, going back to those early videos. That means a lot. Canada. We're getting a lot of international ones.
Canada.
So Alex hates dogs. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you like cats.
I have a cat. You can like me.
So aggressive Euro racing. Yeah. That was a fun one. That was another Glenn video. And all of those were great.
Did we already even call? Is that the second aggressive Euro racing? Did we have that one already?
No, I think we did Why Are All Europeans So Fast?
We have. So
But
Glenn's
Glenn's
gotten almost like I feel like 40%,
Glenn, man, you got to come back. Maybe I should have Glenn do an Alviso with me.
Dude, get him out here.
No, he needs to race an Alviso.
I mean he needs to come out here and then.
But also he just to do a commentary.
Yeah, get a
that'd be
European. They would laugh at us. I think
So
he would just be laughing the whole time. He's like, when's the bike race start?
All right. Who do we have here? Oregon, nice. Gabriel Haven, congratulations. Probably the road rash on the nipple. That was when I crashed.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, you don't watch that one?
Why
I crashed
is
it
it
on
called
Alviso?
road rash on your nipple? That would have been clickbait, man.
Oh yeah, I made a clickbaity title and everything. It was road rash on my. I think the thumbnail said like road rash on my nipple, and then it was like crashing at 30 miles an hour or something.
This was the sprint at Alviso.
It wasn't even a sprint. No, it was.
I know Jerome went down recently there. And
Yeah,
it was a
he's
different
had a
time.
bad
right?
round of luck, that poor dude. It was 2018. It was right before I went to.
How's your nipple doing?
Intact. It grew back. Maybe it was 19. Was it 19? Riveting live stream right here, you guys.
You guys should see. I wish I could turn this around and see just the list.
So many videos. Alviso crash.
Ooh, invalid.
Wait, can we not open any of these anymore? Oh.
What happened?
The computer fell asleep. Yeah, we'll bring it back. Yeah, can you go do that? Okay, we're back. It'll probably do that in another 30 minutes. I think we're good, though. It might be frozen. Is it frozen?
Yeah.
It might be that perfect spot in between not frozen and frozen.
No, it's frozen.
Are we not? There we go.
Nipples,
We're back.
I got a comment here. This
All
is
right.
good. Nipples grow back like lizards grow their tails back.
True.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's watch. from this perspective. So we just got brought back from a breakaway, and the counterattack goes, I don't want to miss it. So we get up to a decent clip here. This is about 30 miles an hour. And now watch, I look back because I want to see if it's worth taking a pull.
This is just the classic overlap of
Yep.
wheels.
Yep. And you always got to protect your front wheel. This was my mistake. I said it in the video, and I stand by it. Look, so I'm looking back.
He's looking right, you're looking left.
And the thing that threw me is he elbowed me on the left. So he's like come through on the left. So I started to come through on the left, but then he pulled off to the left.
Yeah.
So there was just confusion. I don't blame Dennis. I blame myself. And I feel bad for Dennis, in fact, because he had a broken collarbone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So you can see the collarbone there. Boom.
The worst was, the worst part about these types of crashes, because I've had, I don't know, more than I'd like to admit, is there's that moment when you know you screwed up.
Oh, yeah.
You unclipped, you're like trying.
It's happening.
You're
Yeah.
like,
it's happening.
this is about to happen.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to go down. What's it gonna be? How bad's it gonna be? It's I don't know if that's better than just the really fast ones, because usually
I'd rather have just I'm sliding all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
this, I don't want to think about it. I just want it to be over. But this one, I thought about it. And that's the nipple right there happening in real time. So, on that note,
with Gabriel.
Gabriel, you won.
Where's Gabriel? Oh, Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. You won a Performance Bike VIP gearbox.
All right.
Thank you for your support. And I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on Instagram.
4 more.
Yeah, 2 more until the big boys. Okay, here we go.
Big boys. We still got 400 plus people on our live stream.
Oh yeah. Do we have more at a certain point?
We had about 400, 500 the whole
Okay.
time. We got another German name.
Yeah, another German.
First road trip.
Belushum. First road trip episode. That like we talked about at the top of this. That was one of the proudest, if not the video I'm most proud of. Because of just the level of effort that went into that.
Mm-hmm.
Hired, a video crew to follow me around. Drone footage, GoPro footage, phone footage, DSLR footage.
It was crazy.
First person footage right here. Like, it was a production, you guys. A lot went into that, and I'm
Watch out,
proud of
Hollywood.
it. I am stoked that lives on the internet forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how I approach all these videos. It's like, this is going to be on the internet forever. You better be proud of it.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of brands out there that are embracing like the gravel thing and there's
Adventure.
and when I watched that video, I was like, this is like just as good as like a corporate level with money
Sweet.
behind it production event, and it was like you and Chris and a couple buddies and some cameras.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah, a lot of
you're
people
not
have
you're not a
15-person team
Yeah, and
doing
you're
all
not
this.
like a film editor as a full-time job. Like you were sitting there like trying to come up with the creative like experience there to show what you actually got on the
Yeah.
road, which I think was really cool.
And one thing I took for granted, thank you, by the way. And one thing I took for granted in that edit was like, in a bike race, the story is built in. It unfolds throughout the race, right? Like the drama is there, the finish is there. You have a climax at the end, like it's built in. But with a road trip video, it's like, I am telling a story, right?
yeah,
Like, sure, the ride happened, but there wasn't like a big post up at the end and like a finish. Like,
it's like survival.
I-
but it's more like
I
it's
documented.
It's the journey.
I documented this epic ride, and it's my responsibility to show this to the viewers in a way that makes them feel like they were there. That was my approach to the whole thing. I wanted
Yeah.
to make them feel like they were there with me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to embrace the whole feeling of that ride, which hopefully I did.
I
I
felt like I was there.
I'll go back and watch it a year from now, and hopefully they'll get the feeling like, oh yeah, that was an epic ride, and I'll get the same emotion that I had when I was actually there doing it.
Yeah. Can we give a little thing that you told me? So your opening scene there. I'm forgetting the gentleman's name who was also riding with you guys.
Another Christopher Strickland.
Chris. Yep. Okay. So Chris is riding.
Oh yeah,
They're interviewing him.
that first clip.
Oh, what's gonna happen? What
Yeah.
can you handle? What Reichert's gonna throw at you, kind of thing.
The attack.
And then Reichert's attack. That was apparently, and you said this, and you told me when you showed me the footage originally. That was unprompted. That was not scripted. That was for real. That is how Chris rides. He will attack you. He will throw down just for the sake of throwing down.
Oh,
that was not like for the footage for your opening scene. That was real.
None of that was manufactured. All of the stuff that happened in the video is just because I told the film crew like, hey, we're gonna do this ride. It was 2 guys. Follow us around and record our ride with drone footage, and then we'll stop at certain points to refill our bottles, and then we'll give you a recap on what's happened to this certain point, and then every once in a while we rode up to the side of the car and be like, okay, we're 20 miles in, and so that's kind of the way the video went. But yeah, like stuff like that, none of it was scripted. None of it was like, hey, okay, Chris, go get a flat tire now. Like none of it was, anything like that. And when Chris attacks, like that's just how he likes to race. He is like all bike races, right? We're just grown up kids, pretty much. It's a blast.
If you have a chance to take a swing at Jeff, you take it.
Oh yeah. So thank you for your support. No more international gifts. We're all out of those. We're getting close to the end here, and hopefully we're gonna get a USA. Okay, USA's good enough. Love any of the big USA crits races or the Intelligentsia stuff. Yeah, I got more of those coming. Nationals are coming up. I gave my cameras to my teammates at Tulsa Tough, so hopefully I have some footage from there. And it's crit season, right? So
summer. We
have more big races coming, and I'll be running GoPros. So thank you for your support, Wackery Zymer.
What did we get? What did he get?
He got
goodie bag.
A goodie bag. Goodie bag coming your way. Thank you for your support. Let's run it again. We're getting down to it now. United States. You, me, and my Fizari. This is awesome. I really enjoyed the bike upgrade video comparing the different times for different upgrades. Yeah.
Okay.
Couch to Crit is great also. Thanks from the United States.
So more talk of bikes, right?
More talk of gear. I'm telling you, we should do another 8,000 maybe level of video. We got more of those coming, you guys. Stay tuned. You, me, my Fizari, and a performance bike VIP gearbox. You have to change your handle. Congratulations on the win. I will DM you for your contact information, and we'll get that shipped to you very soon. Okay. Oh, this is a big one. This is for shoes. Specialized S-Work shoes.
Oh, Canada.
Sorry, Dustin.
Inside the Legion train, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did repurpose that. So that was when you went inside.
Yeah.
We're the only two people I've ever gone inside the Legion train.
Yeah. I had to repurpose that name because I was inside and then you were inside. It was honest.
Yeah. It was.
Oh man, sorry, Dustin. You can get 10% off the trainer, but I can't ship these things internationally. Hope you understand. Glad you're a fan of the channel, and we'll do another one of these soon. Hopefully you can win the next one. Send it again. Okay, this is for S-Works Vent shoes in white. I should pull up a picture of them or something. That would be kind of cool. Philippines. Sorry, you are not getting the shoes, but you are another
Philippines. Oh, we had one.
Yeah.
Another Legion lead out.
Inside the Legion lead out.
Again.
Yeah, man.
That's all
I can make sense. Those get a lot of views. And Couch to Crit series. So yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the feedback. Rolling the dice again. Okay, here we go.
Come on, USA.
S-Work shoes. It can only be shipped to United States.
Oh,
UK. So I hate telling people. I hate the
poor Pollard, not a Bollard.
Pollard, not a Bollard. Pollard, not a Bollard. Fantastic Instagram handle. You're gonna have to stick with the shoes you have for now. Nailing your nutrition video. Hey, thank you for that. Because I put a lot of time and thought into that video, and it was like very low performing. I was like, well, it is what it is. Again,
people want shiny things, but I think people forget about the engine, you know.
And actually, nutrition's like way more important than anything else, probably. But
yeah,
but it isn't the most riveting topic, but it is. That is my secret. I gave some really good tips on my nutrition plan. So that's one to look back at. That was early last year. And do we have a? You forgot to put where you're from.
Oh man,
Hassan Rad.
What do we do?
We go to the next person. Rules are rules, Hassan. Sorry, if you're from the United States, you missed out. If you're not from the United States, you missed out.
Oh man!
But you got to put where you're from. That's part. Those are part of the rules. Hassan Rad, you appreciated the new power record at 2019. That was the first one that went viral. That was the second one we've gotten commented there. Yeah. So we're gonna send it again. Rolling the dice. On the edge of my seat here, man. S-Works Vent shoes.
Bay Area.
Bay Area local. That'll
Matt
be easy.
Musket.
You can go pick them up. You
Yeah,
can go
there
pick
we
them up
go.
from Morgan Hill. Bay Area local. Very cool. Well, congratulations, Matt Musket. You have won yourself like $400 shoes, $500. They're like very expensive.
They're nice.
They're very nice. Specialized S-Works event shoes. Bay Area local. I love the video with Chris about the Athos because A, it's a sweet bike, and B, West Alpine is probably my favorite climb in the peninsula. True that, man. That is a fantastic climb. The only problem I will say about West Alpine is for me, it's coming home, which means I already have about 80, 90 miles in my legs, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
But that is a beautiful, beautiful road, and we definitely had that locale picked out to record that video because it's so gorgeous. And then the west side of Highway 9 was another spot that we picked out for that Super Tuck video because they're so pretty and big sweeping corners and very little traffic is the big thing because most people are on the Silicon Valley side.
Right.
So Matt,
I feel like at some point you need to do like a ride with Mr. NorCal cycling out here. Have you done that before? Just
like a group ride?
Post-COVID, you know.
Now that we're out of COVID, that might be a good idea. If
hey
you guys
guys,
want that,
you know, let's go check out West Alpine.
Yeah, hey, vote in the comments if you guys want that. I take all my suggestions from people that I ride with or fans of the channel, and hopefully they will be the same soon. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments. And I think that's a good idea. I would love to do it personally.
A
group ride?
I come out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If I have a chance to, you know.
I'm looking forward to riding with you tomorrow.
Yeah, beat up with you.
We're gonna get out and do a ride tomorrow. I haven't ridden.
Yeah.
What does that look for? Are you gonna
I'm just gonna
crush me?
beat up on you. Yeah.
All right, Matt. Congratulations. I don't have to cross it off. We know. Last prize.
Matt Musket. All right.
The Stages SB20 trainer. It's like $3,000 or $4,000. It is.
So this like simulates everything. It's your whole like.
I would pull up a picture of it, but honestly, I don't know how live streaming works. I'm too afraid
You're
of
gonna break it.
The internet's gonna be
Well,
destroyed.
let's talk through it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a spin bike, but not.
Yeah.
Kind of like think about your gym spin bike, but way
on steroids.
better.
So it's a trainer that is specifically for like intervals and the type of work that you would find on Trainer Road, which is what I use. I have a trainer that I put my road bike on. It is its own bike, so it's like a spin class bike. Yeah, spin bike.
All adjustable and stuff.
You know what people
right?
might think of as a watt bike. I think watt bike is the famous name for those. So it has built-in power. It has every built-in metric that you could possibly want. And here's what it has me most excited about. Yeah, it has all those things. Those are prerequisites though, right?
Yeah,
We're
you have to
spoiled.
have those,
We're
yeah.
spoiled. But here's what's really cool about it that I'm excited about. You can tinker with every single piece of geometry on the thing. So you can like change the crank length if you want.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
So you could actually use it to kind of optimize yourself.
Bingo.
And so that you go and buy a new bike, you're like, hey, I need shorter crank arms.
The aforementioned Matt Chat, who I made enemies with at a crit 2 years ago, he is a sports physiologist, PhD student right now. He is super smart whiz kid when it comes to bike racing specifically. And I take a lot of advice from him. And he's like, I run the 165 cranks. And he's a big boy. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, he told me this stuff that basically went one ear out the other. But he was telling me about some power transfer thing, how it makes more sense for sprinting. And then also, something that people don't talk about a lot in terms of crank length is you can pedal through a lot tighter corners with 165s. So I've always wanted to try it. And with the Stages bike, I can get out an Allen key and just do 165s and see if it feels
That's so
right.
cool. There's only like one or two other like cranks that even exist with like modular setups.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to have that built in where you can actually accurately, like you can go do a power test, change the crank, do another power test, and see if it comes out better.
And it's got like a built-in like tablet holder on, like all of it. It's just like over the top. I love it. I'm super excited to get mine.
Cool.
I'm going to be training my face off in about 4 months time, 5 months time.
I was going to say, not when it's this hot
No,
in the garage, in NorCal Studios. I mean, there's no AC in here, guys.
but and there's no heater either, which means I have to generate my own heat.
There you go.
In the wintertime, I do my intervals. When the weather's bad,
got steam coming off you.
I'm super excited about it. So should we find out who's won it?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Got to be USA. This bad boy is not shipping internationally. So good luck, guys. And Nova Scotia, Canada. Sorry, Adam. You are not the winner of the SB20, but I wanted to call you out specifically for being a great supporter of the channel.
High five.
Yeah. Virtual high five for you. The last 3 months I've been watching your channel religiously for updates and backtracking through the catalog because I lie to myself that I need race tips when I realistically never compete in anything ever again. Go back to racing, man. My favorite vid is probably anything with Chris because of the on-screen chemistry. We've had a lot of really fun videos. And don't forget about this schlub over here, too. We have some pretty good...
I mean, Chris has chemistry. If you guys get a chance to meet Chris, with his
he's an electric dude. Yeah.
He's dreaming.
So stoked he's my teammate.
Yeah.
And he just happens to be incredibly fast on the bike, too. Dude, did you see him at Pro Nats?
Yeah, I saw him at Tulsa. I saw him at Pro Nats. I mean...
Super impressive.
Yes.
Pro Nat road race, which is just like it sounds. It has professionals in it.
Yes.
Chris was in a group off the front in the second chase group.
Yep.
For a long time, just him and another guy. And at least on the on-screen time, he was doing a lot of the work. I'm just going to say.
And I don't want to put like numbers to Chris because I don't think that's fair. But Chris is a masters racer. So that should go to the show.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
400, speaking of numbers, 400 watt FTP.
You have a video on that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
And he's not 200 pounds. He's like 150 pounds or something.
Yeah. It's actually kind of... It's a little demoralizing.
Isn't it? So thanks for supporting. Okay, we have a winner for Stages SB20 coming soon, guys. That might be this one right here. We need a USA-based domestic supporter of the channel. Southern California.
$4,000 budget.
There you go.
Gil Buckle.
Gil Buckle. Something like that. You have won yourself a Stages SB20 trainer.
And it was helpful.
Congratulations.
So a $4,000 budget. So
yeah.
Now that he's got the trainer, what else does he need if he's got $4,000?
Well, if he appreciated the $4,000 budget, he isn't an MD like one of the other guys, probably,
yeah,
right?
Maybe. I don't know. It's on his handle, so.
So I think that this SB20 is going to go to good hands, and I think you're going to be elevating your fitness with the new trainer, man. So
dude,
congratulations.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
And for you and all of the winners, I am going to go back meticulously through this live stream. And I will be messaging you guys, DMing you on Instagram with the information that I need to get this stuff to you.
Social security, credit card.
Yeah. Yep. The name of your firstborn.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Bank account numbers, routing numbers, that sort of stuff.
The basics.
Yeah. No, it's going to be straightforward. I don't want you guys to have to do anything. I'm just going to basically ask. I'm going to say you've won, and it's going to come from NorCal.cycling. So it's not going to be a scam. It's going to be from NorCal.cycling. It will be me, and I will say, hey, congratulations. Here's your $50 gift code. Or congratulations, Gil Buckle. Where do I ship this thing?
Yeah. What's the address?
Yeah. So congratulations to all the winners. And this was a long live stream.
This was a really long live stream.
I can talk and talk and talk, though, you guys. So thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah, this is fun. This is my first live stream. This is my first live performance, if you will.
How did people like it? Yeah, take a bow. How did people like it?
I don't know. People are still there. They're dropping off now. It's probably because we started talking.
Yeah.
But people are saying you should go to SoCal. This weekend is Barrio Logan. Have you ever done that race?
No, but my teammate did.
It's a good one.
But I will be in Florida.
That's right. You're going to
I will be in the South. A different South.
different so.
Yeah, I will be at Elite National Championships for the first time. I will be contesting a national championship. Yeah. I waited till I was the ripe old age of 35 to contest a national championship jersey.
I've done too many, and I've only probably once ever actually done well. It's such a different thing. It feels so different. There's a lot of pressure, but it's like, at this point, it's just going to be another bike race for you, probably. You're just going to be excited.
I've raced against all those guys,
yeah.
like Intelligentsia, at the USA Crit Series. I know the names, I know the people, and I've, like an Intelligentsia, I've podiumed. So I keep telling that myself. It's like, I'm in good company here, and I'm capable, you know? But it's, like you said, it's a different level.
And I think the single thing that probably stands out as well is you have a really
team support,
really good team behind you.
Yeah.
And you know, you're going to be helping them and they're going to be helping you depending on how you guys have so many options in front of you, how you play it out. So
I'm very excited about it. We have a strong squad. We have a good shot at taking down. I mean, Mike's Bikes has X national championships currently on the team.
Yeah. Max Chorus.
Yep.
Time trial national champion up in Tahoe.
Chris was on the podium for the TT. That's how strong he is, by the way. Or there wasn't 2 years ago. There wasn't anything last year. So yeah, we have a great shot.
You have big shoes to fill.
A little bit of pressure.
That year that Max won, I'm pretty sure they won first and third, I want to say, in the time trial, and then they went like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, or something stupid. The whole team was in the top 10 in the road race out of North Star and Tahoe, and that was unreal. So I was in there in that race. I was behind it. I was watching it happen, and it was unreal.
Hilltop finish. What are you gonna do?
Well, they went out in this valley, and I mean, they showed why they're such a good team.
Crosswinds and heat, right?
And it was pretty impressive to watch. I mean, the guys just shredded it back then. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. If you guys know any tips on how to stay cool in the
ice socks. All day.
Oppressive heat, yes.
All day.
I am bad in the heat, dude. I've been doing rides out here. We've had a hot streak, which has been a blessing in disguise for me because I want to do heat training, and I have been doing no ice and cold anything because I want to be uncomfortably hot so I can get used to it. Because heat training's a thing.
So the one year that I did well at nationals was when it was in Louisville, Kentucky in July.
Oof. Yeah.
And it was similar. We had a heat wave going into it a couple weeks beforehand, and I was out and I was wearing leg warmers, and I was wearing long sleeves and everything.
You came out to Alviso on a hot day with?
Yeah, I mean it was like my thing. It's like
I remember that.
There is truth to heat training.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So I've been doing that lately. So hopefully that'll help. But I'm going to be like Mr. Ice. I'm going to be a snowman.
Even when you're not riding. When you're not riding, the more you can stay cool, the better off you can be.
Totally. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be hopefully updating my Instagram because I realize that it's probably going to take a long time for me to actually update you guys with how it went. So I'm going to be updating the Instagram with the whole experience because that's how I'm coming into it. It's an experience. Like I want a result, but I am not going to let the result dictate.
That's good.
Honestly,
right? That's the best headspace to be in. Go do bikes. Go play bikes.
All right, guys. Thanks again for the support. 100K. It's crazy, and we'll see you at 1 million, huh?